so grateful for what you entered into our Facebook page. Often one of you will thank me for one of the quotes, one of the Katie quotes that are posted there, and I can't tell you what that feels like. You know, thanking me for what comes so freely, and knowing that it's yours, that it's ours. And some of you, it doesn't feel right to, and I understand that. And some of it feels really right to you, and I understand that. Okay, so I was looking through Facebook this morning, and also Gail, who posts the Katieisms on Facebook, gave me a heads up because I just wanted to make contact in this way. Cicely, you say, I would love for you to address empath or psychic ability as to how it relates to the work. Some of us as empaths are receiving a great deal of information energetically from our environments and other people. I believe this is a gift from Source. It can be really difficult to try to determine how much to question and how much to trust. Thank you for your teachings and much love. So how much to question? You know, for me, I like to question everything, and that sounds complicated to some of you, but actually, I have to get still enough to identify what I'm thinking and what is bringing about any emotion that may be running through me. And it's very exciting. Let's say there's an emotion running through me that and I'll name it love. And it's very powerful. Well, the mind will name it and talk about it or thought about it. It will concept about it. It will assume about it. And talk me into it, talk me out of it, and that me is the identity that it's always forming. So I identify it, what I'm thinking and believing, and of course, for me, that's why I put together that Judge Your Neighbor worksheet, so I can get the whole story of that story that is the cause of the emotion running, to get it down. So that way, in the moment that it all started, that emotion all started to happen, I can get still, identify the cause of that I'll call joy, or sadness, or hurt, or anything that would bring about, you know, love or fear, really. And I would question anything that would bring about love. I would question that last. But some of us just really want to know the cause, you know, cause, original cause. And when we understand that, well, you know, I won't get into that because that's when it just begins to be fun. But to question everything that does bring on the sadness, the depression, you know, anything that would keep you from joy. So I identify it. Then it is simple to question it. So there's not this thousands and millions and trillions of concepts to question. I'm just dealing with the cause of that emotion. You see, I don't know if you heard the birds or not, the crows, you know. So, you know, I can tell you what just happened then. I was waiting. I was waiting for a story to arise, and it just didn't. And I could just hear it like an echo. And medicine. That's all I know about it. So empaths, my understanding of empath is one really that it's like I feel what you feel. And Cicely, I don't know if that's what you mean, if that's your meaning, but for me, it was a great relief. After inquiring just enough, it was a great relief about mother, father, sister, brother. It was a great relief to find an understanding within me that I cannot feel what you feel. My mind would tell me that I can, but I found actually that I was projecting what I believed that you must be feeling. And then in that projection, I would feel it. So, I say occasionally that what I love about life, and I say this jokingly and quite seriously, but what I love about life is that when you hurt, I don't. It's not my turn. But when it's my turn, I'm willing to, I look forward to. And what I also love about life is that when I hurt, you don't. But if you project what I may be feeling, what you think I'm feeling, what you believe I'm feeling, then you take that on, sweetheart. And it's not right or wrong, it just is. But for me, if I see that to my mind you are hurting, it doesn't matter to me whether you are or you are not. My only what is in me is, how can I help? So it's simple. I come to you and I ask you, can I help? Is there something I can do for you? And if it's a critical situation, I just act. I know 911. How can I serve? How can I serve? And if I'm not sure it's serious or not, we can talk about it. But I don't hold fear between us. I'm not afraid of your pain. I'm not afraid of your depression or your sorrow. That gets in the way of how can I serve. It's when you're on the other side of the suffering, what's left is to continue to heal the suffering, to take care of the suffering, and it's not outside of me. It's all. The world is inside of me, so I'd be crazy not to serve others as I would serve myself. It's like that's probably where the golden rule came in. Love thy neighbor as thyself. How could I not unless I was believing my story about you? And that story frightened me, separated me from you, and it's hard to live out that golden rule when fear is in the mix with that. So love thy neighbor as thyself is something that I've just come to as a result of questioning, of this mind questioning itself. So I really understand, Cicely, how you would feel what others are feeling and feel it deeply. And the environment. But as I was walking over to this chair with Gail to talk to you, I noticed I was stepping on leaves, and I could hear their sound. And to me, they're life, they're living, they're not just nothing. They're my whole world as I'm taking that step, and I hear that, and And you know, as an empath, let's say, I could just die in that. But then, you know, as out of this understanding that I'm so blessed with, I am the leaf, and it is okay. Finally, it's okay if you step on me. People need to step on people. It's a part of the process. It's like anyone that would step on another human being or anything without feeling it, as you obviously so deeply feel. But anyone that would step on another human being is a frightened human being. They're on their journey. They're learning. They're children. They're babies. There's no guilt there. No one would harm another human being or a tree or a planet if they knew how to stop it. So really, you know, there's nothing to forgive. A lack of forgiveness is just more hate, just more confusion, just more suffering. So I am here, as we all are, to contribute to the lessons of everything and everyone. So I can step on that leaf, those leaves, walking here to you, because I understand what it is to serve. So to step on me is a privilege to serve you. Just as I understand the leaf, to step on that leaf, it is serving me. I heard the sound. I saw it before. I saw it afterward. It's very beautiful. Service without credit. Service without, I gave you something, you owe me. Just pure service. And I've come to see that, you know, that's all of life. That everything in life is about service. So, you know, honey, I hope this serves you in some way, and those of you sitting with me now, I hope that that there's something here for you to contemplate, and anything that would keep me from serving you keeps me small. Serving you meaning any apparent lack of awareness, and for me that is a lack of kindness, and a lack of kindness for me is expressly how I hurt my own self with any judgment believed that would leave you as, you know, in my experience, in my world, as anything less than beautiful. I'm responsible for my world, and you're all my world. As the leaf, as the sky. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I love sharing this with you.